Hello guys, my name is Matthew, and in today's video we are going to talk about Power Automate by Microsoft. Today is a great day to start a new channel, and we are going to try to implement all my work experiences from past 2 years and one of the greatest companies here in Slovakia, where I learned how to automate software robotics, automate Excels, and any other Microsoft tools. So this is not something that I just read or copied, but I'm living my Power Automate life in my work as well. Then I decided to create a couple of videos, or maybe even create this channel to let you guys know how we can make our life easier. So in this very beginner's tutorial, I would love to start to talk about flows, how to keep them, how to make them work, and basically how to integrate Power Automate in your everyday life, because then you'll be able to make yourself and your life way easier in your everyday work experiences. So first of all, this is Power Automate. We created ourselves a new account. Here's my name. At top right corner we have settings, which where we can start with basic like auto start applications. You can see that in PC games, on close, keep the applications running. This is something that will become useful in a couple of videos. And preload designer, appearances light or dark, which is self-explanatory. Window notifications, press key to combine function key, yada yada yada. All of those advanced options we are going to use a bit further in our journey, so keep that in mind. And especially when we go to unattended flows, where we are going to start, or well, beginning our processes with unattended computer or unattended server. But first of all, on the left side we have three icons: home, flows, and also the examples. We have Excel automation, web automation, desktop automation, really a lot of options how we can start learning the Power Automate. That wasn't my case in work. I had to try to use YouTube to learn exact things that I would be using and advancing future in my work life. So we have home here, and as you can see in my flows, we don't have any yet. So let's try to automate something, or let's just go with a little walkthrough. So I'm gonna go with a new flow. First of all, we are going to need a flow name. Let's go with the name of this channel, which is ANONENE TV. In our language it means yes, no, no. Sometimes in Power Automate world this will be your executing process, where it will run first time, but then out of nowhere some kind of glitches or problems will appear. And Power FX, which will help you write down codes and, for example, Excel formulas, and you can that automate more advanced structures or maybe processes, for example macros and stuff like that. But we are not going to do that at the time. We are going to hit create. We can create or we can advance the window, and here we are. There is our builder. Here is the stuff that we'll be able to write our codes. For example, if we go to variables, conditionals and loops. Set variable will be an option that we are going to use a lot. For example, if we are going to get a number of rows in Excel, that we are going to create it through variable, because every time you, for example, write down something in Excel, you will need also to add next row or next column. But, well, let's not talk. Let's create something very easy. For example, get amount of rows in our process. First of all, we need to create ourselves some kind of Excel. Sorry. Which I don't have in this computer, which is very weird, since I fragmented. Yep, oops, that's gonna be a problem. But we'll fix that in a next video. But here we are, we have launch Excel, and when we go there, following document, and we can just find it in our directory. But I'm not quite sure that I'll find here. But when we want to start with the blank document, I don't think that we'll be able, because we won't have failed to launch Excel. It's not loaded yet in our computer, which is a very weird thing that, yeah, I haven't managed to use Excel in this log. But let's go and at least scoop around our options. There are variables and data tables where we are going to increase, decrease variables, reverse and truncate number, for example. Then we have conditions, which I don't know if I have to explain, but if we want to employ some logics into our flows, we can add ifs. That if you'll be able to use in Power Automate in your web browser. So if this happens, do this. If it doesn't happen, for example, cancel the action. We have loops, where we'll be using loops through web scraping if you want to get some data from the internet. Flow control, run flow, for example in desktop, where if you create one flow, then you can run another as a part of the first flow. System is very nice for run applications. So if you want to launch a Minecraft through some kind of process here in your PC, you'll be able to run application, for example, application path and Battlefield 6 even maybe, but I don't know if that's a good option. Let's go with Battlefield 6 and hopefully, yeah, well, I don't really want to launch it mid video. Then workstation, to, for example, empty a recycle bin. A lot of stuff we can do here, scripting file, and we'll be going through Excel maybe, and browser automation. Then we have Word, database, obviously, very much needed Outlook, message boxes, cryptography, and stuff like that. Once we're good, we can just hit save. We have some other options. As you can see, ANONENE is already created, and then spoken examples. This video should be start of a great journey that I'll somehow manage to fail, but by not having Microsoft Excel in my computer yet, but I will fix it in next video, and I'm going to show you a brand new journey. Hopefully that you will hop on our train and we'll get better, bigger, and we'll employ automatics in our lives even further. So far, thank you for watching and see you in the next videos. My name is Matthew and have a great day. Goodbye.